Out some stuff here. Wanted to read Luke chapter 2, the birth of Jesus, powerful passage. And check it out, Luke chapter 2. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger because there was no guest room available for them. This is interesting. I was thinking about this passage, been studying it, sharing it with others, and sometimes we have this view of what it would have been like. An early first century Jewish home would typically be two stories, and the first story would be where they kept valuable animals or vulnerable animals, and then they would usually sleep up on the second floor. But I'm probably theorizing that since there was so many people traveling back to their hometowns, Bethlehem was probably packed. Joseph probably had relatives where he could have stayed in Bethlehem, but they had no room up in the regular sleeping areas. So they had to sleep with the animals. Now, what's crazy is to think that there was no room for people and nobody made room. I think, man, pregnant woman, maybe I would have made room. It kind of reminds me of this verse, Revelation 3:20. It says, Jesus is talking and he says, "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I'll come in and eat with that person and they with me." You see, this verse was actually written to Christians. And even us as believers, we could crowd Jesus out of our lives. And he comes knocking at that door, and he is wanting to spend time with us. Now, there's also, a first time that you invite Jesus into your life. And Jesus is knocking at the door of your heart. Would you open the door of your heart to him? That invitation, he's waiting on you to make room in your life for him. You could crowd him out or give him some manger scene like at the bottom of the house with the animals, or you could give him the priority, the best space, and the best time, and the best energy of your life. That's crazy to think about. As busy as we get at Christmas time, man, do we have room in our schedules for Jesus? That's a crazy question to think about. Is he our priority? Is he our focus? Is he welcome in our life? Are we having discussions with him around the dinner table? Are we having meals with him where we're getting close to him? It's a powerful thought. Anyways, this is just a test, but what a great passage to test it out on. God bless you, man.